Hi and welcome to part 4. If you're binge watching this, you probably just saw that you came from part 3 where I did the main bit of the station and the path working for the entrance, and now you get to see me try and make it look all nice. I won't lie, I had some problems with this path. It's really annoying me because I don't have much experience with doing the paths, and you'll see I do a little bit of a drastic, I can't say the word, change towards the end. So you have that to look forward to. Hopefully the suspense doesn't kill you. Yeah, it's really exciting stuff, to be honest. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I found this really cool design. I don't know, I was about to say like Greek or Italian, but I have no idea. I'm in my own world. But it had the same kind of colour as the path that I chose, which I chose that path I probably talked about in the last part, but it's been a week so I don't remember, so you might just have to live with me telling you the same thing over and over again. Oh yeah, that's me messing around with the terrain paints just then trying to get it to cover up, but I realised it made it look the same amount of bad, it wasn't going to change anything. Anyway, sorry if I repeat stuff, but I chose this path because I just thought, wow, this is a great path. No, I thought that there were none of the little paths that really matched the vibe that I wanted to go for. So concrete just seemed the most simple and alright. I think I ended up pausing the game or closing down the right just because the people really get to annoy me. Also yeah, I ended up double stacking the wall. I don't know if there's an actual name for it, so I'm just going to call it the wall barrier, whatever I want. And for when there's areas of where it's just too steep, I can just like lay it down. I didn't want to do anything on angles, and I use the bottom part of a pillar to connect it. There we go. This is me being really lazy, so I just tried to copy it over. There we go. But obviously did not work too well. It worked alright, but there was a point where I just had to readjust everything anyway, so it didn't really make much of a difference. Having a little break, apparently. Don't know what I was busy doing. I'm probably watching Grey's Anatomy throughout this one, since that's what I'm watching right now. I know it came out like years ago, but I'm just behind on the trends apparently. Just watching season 2 now. It's going to mean nothing if you haven't seen Grey's Anatomy. Taking another break, apparently Grey's Anatomy is really interesting. Anyway, you might see it now. I'm very sorry for the break. You might see it now, but I'm actually facing these wall things the wrong way right now. So that, like, on the right side, you see the pattern on the outside, but on the left side, you see the pattern from the inside. And if that doesn't, yeah, so you know how you see the pattern there, but you don't see it on the other side. It's not working. If you do understand, then congratulations, because I'm explaining it in a really rubbish way. Also, I do see that the path gets a bit quirky and jumps about a little bit, but personally I'm too lazy to do anything else about it, and I've convinced my mind that it looks good, so I'm not that bothered, you know. I'm very happy. I'm just here to say it's all worn down and broken down for the theme of it all. Yeah, this is me realising that I messed everything up. So I started rotating, and I thought, oh, Lord. I started rotating, and then I thought, oh, well, I haven't thought anything yet, I'm not going to spoil it. Oh yeah, I have just now. Then I thought, wow, wouldn't it be just amazing if I double layered it so then you could see the pattern on both sides. So that's what I did. It might make the wall a bit thicker than it should be, but I don't think it turned out too badly. I did have to rearrange a little bit though, because I was adding a little part to it, but that's not like a big deal or anything. It was quite quick, quite easy. Did I stop the people or did the ride break down? Sorry, I just saw that little message on the top left that you probably didn't notice because you're too busy looking at my beautiful skills. I think I just gave up a little bit after this main path because it wasn't really the most exciting or captivating thing for me personally, and I wouldn't blame it for you because so far we're about 5 minutes of just paths, and it obviously really excites me, but I'm really understanding if you did not care about the paths. I wouldn't blame you for not liking the paths. I accept you, basically. And when it starts to get to the path where it actually goes upwards, I think I'd leave it alone, but I do end up I leave it alone for this part, but I, what's it called? Oh yeah, I had to put a staff room in because people kept on complaining, whinging while I wanted to get to work. Honestly ridiculous, but yeah, you see how it starts like levitate, I don't know, it's elevated, the path becomes elevated. When that happens, I do switch up the design of the walls a little bit, but I think that's in another part. Yeah, I'm filming this, recording my voice 3 parts in the future. Isn't that amazing? I'm hoping to record 3 parts in a row, so if you're watching the 3 parts next to each other, you're following my journey really. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I was looking for a different kind of thing to... No, I was paused for a bit apparently, paused for a long time. Switched the block once and that was enough for me. Anyway, I was looking for, what's it called? What I'm supposed to be looking for, something that I can use to outline the little orangey tile path. I'm just staring at the screen, I don't know what's gone on. But do not blame you if you skip forward because I've obviously made, okay, there we go. Got a bit worried there. Thought I just had like a freeze frame or something. Anyway, I was just looking for a different thing to use to outline that path because I was just a bit, lost really, because I had no idea what would look good for the sandstone bit, but obviously I didn't want it to be the same because that would just look really bad and boring and no one would care about that. So I did end up switching it up a little bit, and because of the pieces were so long, there we are, there they are even. Because the pieces were so long, it was a bit difficult to work with, especially like right there with the sharper corner. It was really annoying me. So I just thought, what would fix all the world's problems? Pillar bits. And that's what happened. Yeah, all the crises in the world, they just stopped after I put down these pillar bits. It really just all worked itself out. But they were useful for like the sharp turn things. I don't know if I end up actually extending them out there. There I go with my lazy little copying bit again. But I think I had learned from my mistakes and I wasn't expecting for it to be perfect. I shuffled everything along. I think I ended up getting rid of it, yeah. Because curves, they're not fun, but I made a lot of them, so I had to deal with the consequences of my own actions, and it was horrible. I think I lined it up quite nicely, as nicely as I can get it. Yeah, I ended up doing a little fun pillar thing. I messed around with the idea of doing like a little funky pillar design that you'll see me do right now, where I levitated every other one a little bit, but that did not look good, so I just ignored it. And I hate this part, we can collectively hate this part, but it's just gonna have to stay like that because there's nothing else that I can do. I'm simply not smart enough and I'm very sorry for it. But 8 minutes and a half of paths by now. You're even getting a treat of a rock. I'm so sorry. This is captivating stuff. Lord. But yeah, that area looked really boring, so I thought, let me add some rocks, because that really excites the people. And I wanted to put a little bit of nature in there, but it wouldn't fit without it breaking through the wall. But I feel like having little bits of scenery dotted around everywhere makes it look a lot more full, lively. I don't know the word. But yeah, I did just end up sprinkling a couple of trees, and I wanted to make it a little more natural. Well, as natural as it can make it. So I put some dead bushes underneath, because it is kind of a sandy area, so I wanted to mimic that. But then I guess I ignored that with my greenness that I just put down, so I'm a big fat liar. I'm also a liar because I was not watching Grey's Anatomy. Watching this, bringing back all the memories. I'm watching Scared of the Dark right now. It's a great show if you haven't watched it, really funny. I love Donna, she might be my favourite. That's my recommendation for the day. Yeah, go watch Scared in the Dark and be influenced. Here's me covering up the pay things, great, you know. It was really difficult to get them lined up, and I think I ended up making them taller later on, because it was just, I don't know, I wanted to do something that looked a little bit different, and the path on the right side wasn't even lining up, and it was really frustrating me. You see me there trying to wiggle it to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, I feel like the outline works, you know. There are some parts that could be better, but they're not going to be. And I'm fine with that, you know, I've accepted it. Well, a long part of you guys, you one person watching this, that's probably me again. I'm really excited for you guys, because you get an extra minute, really. It's 49 seconds, but that's a minute. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed me placing down parts for the last couple seconds of your life. Bye.